In a world where images move faster than words, and first impressions are made in the blink of a scroll, some faces still manage to pause the feed. One of those faces belongs to Shahle Minoo, known to many by her Instagram username @Shahle. This is not just a story about modeling. It's a story about presence, patience, and the quiet confidence it takes to build an identity in the digital age. Shahle didn't wake up famous. Like many creatives today, her journey began with curiosity, an interest in aesthetics, self-expression, and the power of visual storytelling. What started as simple photos gradually became a signature. There was something distinct in the way she carried herself on camera, calm, composed, and intentional. She wasn't chasing attention. Attention found her. As her online presence grew, so did her understanding of the craft. Modeling, for Shahle, became more than posing, it became communication without words. Each frame reflected mood, emotion, and subtle narrative. She learned how lighting could shape a feeling, how posture could suggest strength or softness, and how stillness itself could speak volumes. Her career developed organically. Rather than forcing a persona, she refined what already felt authentic. This approach resonated. Audiences connected not just to her appearance, but to the atmosphere she created. Her content felt curated, yet personal, polished, yet human. In an industry often driven by excess, restraint became her advantage. Behind the scenes, the work was far from effortless. Consistency demanded discipline. Growth required adaptation. As trends shifted and platforms evolved, Shahle stayed grounded in her own rhythm. She focused on progress rather than comparison, understanding that longevity comes from clarity, not noise. With time, her modeling work began to reflect maturity, not just in style, but in intention. She explored different looks, settings, and creative directions, always maintaining a sense of self. This balance helped her stand out in a crowded space where many look alike, but few feel familiar. When it comes to relationships, Shahle has chosen discretion over spectacle. In a culture that often overshares, she keeps that part of her life thoughtful and private. What's visible, however, is her respect for meaningful connections, whether with collaborators, friends, or supporters. Her interactions suggest someone who values trust, loyalty, and emotional grounding over public validation. This choice adds depth to her story. It reminds us that not everything needs to be documented to be real, and not every chapter needs an audience to be meaningful. At her core, Shahle Minoo represents a modern kind of model, one shaped not only by beauty, but by awareness. She understands that influence carries responsibility, and that authenticity is the most sustainable form of appeal. Her journey reflects a generation redefining success on their own terms. And the story is still unfolding. As her platform continues to grow, so does the curiosity around what she'll do next. New creative directions, evolving visuals, and untold chapters lie ahead. What remains constant is the quiet confidence that started it all, the ability to command attention without demanding it. If you've enjoyed this story and want to follow her journey more closely, be sure to check out @Shahle on Instagram. Stay connected, stay inspired, and remember, sometimes the most powerful stories are told without ever raising their voice.